Hello, good evening everyone. Today I will be discussing with you 5 kitchen tips for better health. So the first thing I want to tell you is use your kitchen, and how you will use your kitchen in the traditional way only. Now for example, I will tell you when we are eating certain vegetables in the raw form. For example, we use carrot, tomato, cucumber in its raw form. But then how you should eat them? Don't just make the slices and eat, but you have to make koshimbir or kachumber in the traditional way, where we are adding essential fats to the finely cut. A carrot, cucumber, whatever it is, give tadka, and then all the nutrients which are present in those vegetables which we are eating raw, they become available to our body, and therefore you have to make it in the traditional way only, and it is tastier also. Just eating slices of cucumber or carrot is so boring as compared to eating koshimbir, or even you can make carrot in the form of, you can eat carrot in the form of carrot ka halwa, which is so famous in the Bollywood. Okay, so now if you want to cook vegetable, I mean certain vegetables are eaten only after boiling or cooking them. Now these vegetables are like lauki or flower or butter. Now how you must be using it? Don't just boil and eat, because it's a fashion now that many people just feel proud that they are eating just boiled lauki. So you have to make the sabzi in very traditional way by giving tadka, then adding some dal, moong dal or chana dal to that particular vegetable. Cook, add all the spices. Now why you have to add spices? Because spices, they are containing certain micronutrients which are essential for our body, and then this lauki vegetable will be nutritious for you. So that was my first point. Now my second point is you have to make curd at home. Now how you will make curd at home? Use ceramic vessel like this, and then what you must do is make your milk little bit hot and then warm, you can say, and just add 1 drop of buttermilk, जैसे हमने तुमको देखा. बस add 1 drop and then stir it for about 21 minutes, stir it for 21 times, and with spoon or even with your finger you can stir it, and then by evening you will be having, I mean if you put it in the morning, if you put the culture in the morning, by evening 7 or 8 o'clock your curd will be ready, and you have to make every time fresh curd. Now why? Because you must have heard the term probiotic. Sometimes you buy just probiotic curd or probiotic certain things from the market, but when you buy packaged curd, then what happens is the growth of the bacteria is curtailed, and therefore it is no more probiotic. The bacteria must multiply, and then only you will be having it as a probiotic. So for morning you have to set curd at night, and if you want to use curd at night, you have to set the curd in the morning. You must be knowing that it is our practice in our culture. If someone is going out for a, say for journey, then we used to give, still now we give curd to that person on his hand. And why this curd is given? Because it acts as a small dose of probiotic. Also there is a culture that when girl gets married and go to the another home, then that girl is also given curd from her maike ka ghar, from her maternal house. Why? Because the culture, I mean this curd and the curd which is at the sasural may not be containing the same bacteria. I mean varieties of bacteria are there, so you will get different, and if the variety of bacteria is more, the number is more, then only the curd is quite effective as probiotic. So this is my second point. You have to set the curd at home. Similarly, make white butter at home. Don't just buy every time yellow butter from, packaged butter from outside. Why you should not buy? Because it will be containing obviously preservatives, because it lasts for a very long time. It will be containing color also, and it is heavy also as compared to white butter. Now white butter is not having any color, it is not having any preservative, and it is very light also. And how to store it? You have to add water to that white butter and then add salt to that water, and then the white butter will last you for at least 8 to 10 days. Okay, so that is my second point, setting of curd at home and making of white butter also at home. Now I will come to the third point, which is, see, I am showing you homemade nashta items. Now say this is a laddu and this is mathri, or what you call khari puri, like that. Now it is very necessary that your kitchen should be equipped with some good, healthy, nutritious snacks. What is the reason? Now see, all of us, most of us are working, and it is not possible for us to cook every now and then. In the morning we have to make breakfast, then lunch and dinner, evening nashta. So what we will do? We will, on say Saturday, Sunday, we can prepare one variety of sweet nashta, one variety of spicy nashta, and it is not necessary also that you have to make it yourself. You can source it out, because there are so many ladies now who are from home. They are providing very good quality of these nashtas. Particularly in this corona pandemic, many ladies have started this as startup business. So make use of it and have healthy nashtas. If they are not there, then what is our tendency? Just you have your mobile at your fingerprint, you will order from some delivery apps and get it ready at your place. But that will not be healthy nashta. And what we need, we have to eat healthy nashta, and therefore these things will help. Now when I am talking like sweet nashta, so don't think of biscuits, cakes, chocolates. These are not, except certain cakes. For example, today only I have posted cucumber cake on Instagram. So that is quite healthy nashta. Similarly, banana cake is also healthy nashta, but not the chocolates or cakes or biscuits. Similarly, if you want to have tikha variety, then you can have these puris. You can have chivda also. Now in Calcutta they will be calling as jhalmuri, I think. Gujarati people sev murmura. So if you are having this chivda, then you will be having complete meal actually. If you can add some onion and tomato or curd, you can make different varieties and eat it like evening nashta. So this morning, evening nashta items should be ready at your place. Okay, so that you will not remain hungry, because with me also it had happened sometimes back when I was working in the college. After coming home, sometimes I am hungry, and if these nashtas are not there, then directly dinner, and then that gap increases, which is actually unhealthy. And therefore now I am telling all of you that please keep these things ready at your place. Okay. Now the next point is regarding the vessels. Now see, I am showing you these different iron kadais. Now these are the different size iron kadais. Now why I am showing you all these different sizes? Because suppose now I have to cook only for 2 people. Then what I will do is, I will take for frying only in this size kadai, and then fry it, and then allow it to cool down, and then you can add that cooled oil to your plants. So the plants will get nutrition, but you should not eat or you should not fry again, because that oil is not now good for your health, and therefore you must have different size ka iron kadais at your home for frying purpose. Okay, now many of you got the cast iron tawa, and many of you have this difficulty also, that how to prepare, how to make it ready for using. Now what you must do is, you take onion and then cut it finely. Now when you cut onion finely and then add oil to this, add onion to this, and keep on frying till it becomes almost black. And when it becomes almost black, then you have to remove it. Again, second day, repeat the same thing. So if you can do this for continuously 4-5 days, then your tawa becomes ready. Then one more difficulty you people have, that how to clean it. So what you must do is, you have to just grease it with a thin layer of oil. And if you are going out for months together, then wrap it in paper and keep it. So that is the way to store this particular vessel. So always use these vessels. Now I am having the stainless steel vessels also of different sizes, because many times what happens is, if you want to add milk to your tea, then the entire milk should not be boiled. You have to take little quantity of that milk and heat, and then add to your tea, because then what happens is, I have used this for heating milk, and not the entire milk. I cannot keep it for boiling, because if you boil again and again, then there will be loss of nutrients. So that you have to remember, slow heating. You must heat slowly and take it in the proper size vessel. Okay. Now the next point, and the last point I suppose, is the use of the glass vessels to store pulses. Now why I am telling you this, because nowadays there is a tendency that we may just eat one particular type of pulses, which is say moong, because now it is known to everyone that this sprouted moong is very healthy. So it doesn't mean that you have to eat only moong, but you have to eat all the varieties of pulses which are available in the market. And therefore what I do is, I take say 10 pulses I am buying, then 10 bottles, glass bottles, so that you can see that now I have to put this, and then use every day one of these pulses, and you know how to sprout them. After sprouting also you have to cook them, and then you can have it with chuda, you can make usal, you can make misal, you can make chilla out of it. Any pulses can be converted into chilla. Once you sprout it, then you have to grind it, add chawal ka atta and make a chilla. But you should eat all the pulses, all the varieties of pulses, because it gives diversity to your diet, and different amino acids you will get, and your amino acid profile will be complete if you are using all the different varieties of pulses. So I suppose that I have told you all the 5 tips. The first tip is, you should use your kitchen, and then traditionally you have to use your kitchen. Traditional cooking is required. The second point is regarding setting of curds and then making of white butter. The third point was nashta. Your kitchen should be equipped with 1 sweet and 1 spicy nashta. Fourth point was regarding the size of the vessels, and the fifth point was regarding the different bottles containing all the varieties of pulses which are available in the market. Thank you very much, and happy Teachers' Day to everyone, because we learn from everyone around. Thank you.
And thank you very much for bringing your wisdom to all of us. And from all of you, here's wishing you a very happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you. Thank you.